What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. So in this video I have episode 3 of my Arsenal career mode on the PES 2020. In the last episode we played a lot of games once again and you guys showed amazing support, so thank you so much for that. If this video can get to 1000 likes the first day, I'm gonna have a brand new episode up already tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna do a lot of games as well in this episode, and towards the end you're gonna see some insane Champions League drama as well. So this episode is gonna be great. We're starting off here with a match against Everton, and PEPE, they're getting very close on his right foot actually. Almost 1-0 after just a few minutes. Lemar now though to AUBAMEYANG with the header, but we still cannot seem to score in this game. Very difficult team to play against. PEPE once again, there tries the left foot now from range, but he's not able to hit the target, and it actually ends 0-0 in our first Premier League game of the episode. Of course, we didn't do too well in the last episode either, considering we're now like 11th place or something, so you know, we need some good results now if you want to have any chance at all for top 4. But already, as you guys can see, it's like 10 points away, so there's still a chance, but we need some good results in these games. Next up though is an away match against the Southampton. We actually ended up getting 3 away wins in the last episode towards the end in the Premier League, so hopefully we can continue that streak with another 3 points in this one. Nice run here by Lemar, fake shot and everything, goes towards goal, goes for the shot as well, but that is going to go very wide. So not a great shot, but a nice run there by Lemar, and he's showing a great signs already. Of course, we did sign him in the last episode for only like 30 million from Atletico Madrid, so that was a great signing, and yeah, hopefully he can improve in this episode. Once again, Lemar here with a nice cross to, I think that was PEPE, but he was not able to score that one. Should have maybe got that one in goal, and once again we hit the post there now with Lemar as well. So we're getting so many chances. Chance now by Southampton though, but amazing save by our goalkeeper. So yeah, we're creating so much, but we're not able to score yet. Still looking for that first goal of the episode. Nice 1-2 here though, Lacazette and PEPE. Lacazette should score this, but it's literally straight at the goalkeeper. And then now Southampton have the last chance of the match with a long shot there from Danny Ings, but the game ends once again. It's a 0-0 draw. So yeah, I'm not able to really take our chances so far. We also struggled with this, of course, at the start of the last episode, so that is not a great sign. And yeah, the man of the match right there goes towards Southampton's goalkeeper, which was very deserved. He was the reason that they ended up with 1 point from that match, but once again, not a good result for us. Before the next one though, we're gonna do some negotiations right here, and Mustafi, we actually received a transfer offer from West Ham for 7.4 million, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and accept that. He's obviously getting older, and he's got no place in our team basically, so yeah, Mustafi can go to West Ham. We obviously also signed a carrier in the first episode, and he's been amazing for us, so I think we have like 4 or 5 center backs in total now, so Mustafi is going to end up to West Ham there. But the next match now is in the Premier League against Manchester United. Big game right there. We can see that the tifos and everything is out, and that's when you know it's a big match coming up, so this is going to be very interesting. United starting with the same lineup as last time I think, and yeah, Lingard once again there on the right. So of course, when we played him in the Premier League, we won 3-1 away at Old Trafford, one of the best games we have played so far, so hopefully we'll keep that going in this game. Rashford there though with a nice attempt, a great save by Leno there after only 3 minutes. PEPE now on the ball, keeps Pogba away with a nice fake shot and turns Pogba, passes to AUBAMEYANG. He can go for the shot right here, but the keeper makes a nice save. Wasn't really the scariest shot ever. Once again though, AUBAMEYANG with a nice headed attempt there. So yeah, we're not really scoring that many of our chances. We still haven't scored a goal in this episode. What is going on? Nicolas Pepe here though, great run to Lemar. He should be scoring that maybe second time. No, Lemar really should be finishing that. He's not really scored any goals for us so far, Lemar, so hopefully he can start taking his chances soon. But Pepe again, what is actually happening, guys? We're not able to score. We've had so many chances. This has actually been one of the best games as well. We played so well. Lemar there loses though out on the ball. It ends up to Rashford. He's gonna find Bruno Fernandes. Nice 1-2 pass there, and Rashford is through on goal. Leno comes out, but it chips our goalkeeper, and that is a very nice finish by Marcus Rashford. And they haven't really had any chances the whole match, but right there, yeah, once again really poor defending by us. Let's take a look at that one more time. Yeah, David Luiz absolutely commits to that, and yeah, Rashford, nice ball once again though by Bruno Fernandes. But of course a really nice finish. Leno can do anything about that. We have to try and get back into it now. PEPE on the ball, he should score this, but he makes a save with his foot. So this keeper is having the game of his life right there. Maybe this time, yes, finally, we actually score a football goal. I mean, I cannot believe it. Bellerin just a few minutes after United scored. A nice turn there though by AUBAMEYANG, and the pass to completely leave Bellerin completely open. So yeah, it actually is deserved that this match ended 1-1. We could have lost this one. So I'm happy that we actually got a goal, but yeah, once again we should have won it considering all of the chances we had. Rashford, man of the match, with a 7.5 rating, and right now top 4 is starting to look very difficult. Tottenham is 13 points ahead of us, so this is gonna be tough. I'm gonna go ahead and submit another offer though for Ajer, because in the last episode Celtic actually rejected our offer, but now I think this one should be even better. So we'll get response to that soon, and hopefully that's gonna be a brand new signing for us. Manchester City though wanted a 78 million offer right here for PEPE, and you never really see those kinds of offers right there on PES, especially when the market value is like 58 million. You don't really see those crazy offers, but of course I had to reject it. Without the PEPE, this team is absolutely nothing. He's been by far our best player this season, so that's the worst thing we could have done. But anyway, we have a match there against Liverpool now, away to Liverpool, so this is going to be very difficult. We obviously need wins as well, but this one is going to be tough. We lost to them earlier in the season. Oxlade-Chamberlain though, and Guendouzi tries to get the ball, but what a goal that is by Oxlade-Chamberlain. It's of course it's a player that has played for Arsenal before as well that gets the goal, and I'm not too sure. Guendouzi tried to get the ball there, but was not able to do so, and yeah, Chamberlain just goes for the shots. We know that he can choose from a range as well, and I cannot believe he got that much space, to be honest. But of course, very nice finish. The goalkeeper cannot do anything about that. Absolutely one of the best goals we have conceded. Here they come again though, Robertson to Salah, and he's gonna hit the post. So yeah, Liverpool, I mean, this is such a difficult team to play against. They're pretty much the one creating all of the chances. Once again, we could not do anything to this team. We also played them, of course, at the Emirates earlier in the season, and that game as well, we got absolutely destroyed. So this is the only team so far this season where I haven't really been able to create a single chance. Oxlade-Chamberlain right there with a 7.5 match rating and man of the match. That takes us down to 12th place. And the top 4 right now, 13 points away. It's pretty much impossible. I mean, something crazy has got to happen if you want to get top 4. I think the best we can aim for right now is like a top 6 position, and we have to go for the cup. So we have to focus on FA Cup, we have to focus on the Champions League. That's the only thing we have really a chance now at winning something. Yeah, the league really hasn't been a great season for us. Something that's a bit positive though is that we get a response here from Celtic, and now they finally accept it, and Ajer is now in our team. He's gonna be an amazing signing for us. Only 22 years old, amazing potential. He's just gonna get better and better, and he actually had a release clause of only 4 million. So yeah, he's gonna be joining up with his teammates right now, and he'll be featuring soon in the first cup game. But before we do that, we have the last day of the transfer window. I wasn't really too sure if I'm gonna do any more business, because now we have brought in 3 brand new players. We have brought in a center back, we have brought in a left winger, and of course this last one is another center back. So I think that's what I need. I saw a few of you guys also say I should bring in like a new center midfielder or something, but I actually have a lot of them, so I'm not really sure if we should do that right now. I mean, we don't have too much money either, so we might wait a little bit with potentially bringing in a new number 10 or something. But here we have some of the latest activity in the transfer window. We see Greenwood actually went on loan to Crystal Palace, so he's gonna be there for the rest of the season. Tierney is making some nice progress, but AUBAMEYANG has actually lost the rating, which is not that great to see. He was obviously 88 and now he's 87, so it's not great that he's on the decline. I'm not happy about that at all. But of course he's still so important for us, and he's still our main striker. Up next though is Brighton, and they get a chance here right away, and Brighton have scored, and of course it's Mopay as well. I cannot believe it, guys. This is starting to feel like real life right now. I mean, I'm not even an Arsenal fan, but this is probably what Arsenal fans feel like every single match day in real life. So yeah, my partner right there, I cannot believe he was the one to get that goal either. 71 minutes now on the clock, and we really need a goal now if you want to have a chance at getting any points. Lacazette to Pepe, nice touch there on the volley, and it's a 1-1. Amazing goal by Pepe, one of his best of the season. Let's take a look at that one more time. Lacazette finds Pepe, and that first touch did absolutely everything. He got it on the volley and made it 1-1, and that is how the game is gonna end. Not a good result at home to Brighton as well. Of course, we should be winning it, but something is against us in the league. We just cannot seem to do well in the league at all. Whenever we go on like a 3-game winning streak, we just mess up completely. And yeah, 33 points now. It is not good enough. Next up though, we have West Ham. So once again, gonna be a difficult one. And yeah, I'm not even sure anymore. Like our games in the Premier League can go literally anyway. Ajer though with a volley, nice save, a pretty powerful shot to be honest, and yeah, almost makes it 1-0. Another chance here from the corner, and Guendouzi with a nice headed, but of course the keeper is gonna save it. Every single keeper that plays against Arsenal turns into like a prime Schmeichel. But anyway, very nice through ball to Aubameyang. He can score, and look at that, he absolutely fake shot the keeper. And how ice cold is that? That reminds me of like R9 or something like that. Let's take a look at that one more time. Suddenly a lot of space for Aubameyang right here. I think West Ham was just going to try for the win, but we got a counter attack, and I cannot believe he's done that. He's absolutely finessed the keeper right there, and thanks to Aubameyang, we actually get 3 points in the Premier League as well. So that is gonna help us quite a bit. To try and go for that the top 6 position, but yeah, once again that came in the 87th minute, so we almost messed it up once again, but maybe that's a confidence boost that we needed, and now we can hopefully start picking up some more points again. Next up though is against the Watford at home, so it's gonna be another nice chance to actually get some points. I believe that they might actually be above us in the league, so I'm not gonna speak it too early right here, but it is a chance at getting some points. I'm also gonna try a different lineup in this one. I'm trying for like a 4-2-2 formation, or a 4-2-2 actually, with Özil and Torreira there. In the middle then we have Pepe, Lemar, and of course Aubameyang and Lacazette. I saw a few comments saying that I should go for Aubameyang and Lacazette up top at the same time, so we'll see how this works. Of course, it doesn't hurt to trying something new, so we'll try that for this match. Nice turn there though by Lemar, I believe. Nice shot as well and great save. Let's see, can we do anything off this corner? Ajer heads the ball back to Mesut Özil, who goes for this shot, and that's actually gone in. It's a bit of brilliance right there from Mesut Özil. He can suddenly do those things whenever he sort of feels like it, and just look at that beautiful curve on that keeper. I think his view got a bit blocked as well, difficult for the keeper, but yeah, that was a beautiful goal by Özil. Nice turn as well here though by Lacazette, and he should maybe get a few more minutes for us actually, because yeah, he's actually been very good every single time I have indeed played him. A nice one here though by Pereira. Leno gets a rebound on it, and it's Danny Welbeck. It's another former player that scores against Arsenal. First of all, it was Axel Chamberlain for Liverpool, and now it is Danny Welbeck. So that is just typical Arsenal right there, and now it is 1-1. Aubameyang in the ball to Lacazette on his left foot, and he should be doing better right there. And I cannot believe we have messed it up once again. 89 minutes now though, and the clock is ticking. Lacazette finds Aubameyang with a beautiful ball. This is surely gonna be a goal, but the keeper turns in to the greatest keeper of all time and makes an absolutely insane save. It's another draw at the Emirates, and yeah, now our top 4 chances is starting to look really bad, because we're actually coming towards the end of the season as well. There's not too many games left, so yeah, now it's starting to look really tough, and yeah, it's like 14 points now. So it's probably gone by now. We'll have to try and go for top 6. But finally we have something else that's not Premier League. We have an FA Cup game, and of course it's again against United. We seem to be meeting them in every single competition, but yeah, they seem to be going for the same lineup as well. This time though, it's going to be at Wembley, so very nice stadium to be playing in. Nicolas Pepe though, by this free kick, he should be scoring that, maybe on the rebound, and it goes wide. He usually scores those free kicks right there, but this time it's a no for Pepe. Guendouzi now, nice fake shot. He's gonna go for this shot, and look at that. We have seen that one time as well earlier in the season against Leicester, when he shot it from around this distance. I believe it was actually a bit further out that time, but it was actually on his left foot this time, so he can score on every single foot and any single range. He's amazing at taking long shots. So thank you so much, Guendouzi, for that goal. A nice 1-2 football here though. Aubameyang is actually through on goal against De Gea. Nice fake shot, and he misses an open goal. That should have been just an easy tap in, but he's able to miss it. That doesn't matter though actually, because we eventually got the win, and it was a really difficult match. United wasn't able to create too much in this one. Guendouzi man of the match right here with his important goal and a great match. So yeah, that means that we are through to the next one. Liverpool has also gone through, Tottenham as well, and also Aston Villa actually beats Manchester City 3-1 in the quarterfinals. So it's gonna be 4 interesting teams in the semi-finals, so we actually have a chance at getting some silverware, and of course it is the FA Cup as well. Supporters have been waiting for this one. This is gonna be our second game of the season against the Tottenham. This is now away, of course, and hopefully we can get a result in this one. It's a big match, and we want to try to spoil Tottenham's chances of that top 4. So it would be great to win this match, and doesn't matter how our season has gone in the Premier League. We just really want 3 points in this one. They're going for an interesting lineup here with Ndombele at right back. Of course, they're playing Sabitzer as well, the brand new signing who actually scored against us last time. So hopefully he won't be able to do that again. AUBAMEYANG tries to find the PEPE here, but the ball was not that great. PEPE though tries to win it back, and he actually ends up getting a free kick right there. So this is definitely a good PEPE range. He can score from here, and yes, he does as well. What a beautiful free kick from Nicolas Pepe. And of course, it is not a proper episode without a free kick goal from Pepe. He scores those almost every single time. He's got such a good free kick accuracy, and that was absolutely beautiful. So that puts us up at 1-0. Another free kick here though by David Luiz, goes for the knockable technique, which we have been trying so much in this series. So far, none of them have actually gone in, but we have been pretty close on a couple of the attempts. Here we have another free kick again, goes for the knockable technique and almost goes to top ins. But a nice and easy save there for the goalkeeper. So yeah, this game was very physical. You know, it's a derby, so there's so many tackles and things happening. So no wonder we're getting a lot of free kick chances. That's good for us though, because we usually score them. Nice ball there by Pepe though to Lemar, and he shoots it straight at Hugo Lloris. So he should have definitely done a better there. Nice tackle there by Mesut Özil, and now we can counter. Tries to find AUBAMEYANG, but he actually gets tackled himself. And Dele Alli has received a straight red card. They have absolutely lost it, and this is now a big advantage for us. We have 20 minutes left of the match, with them having 10 men on the pitch. Nice attempt though by Lacazette, but was not able to go in. This is a free kick though again, and Lemar is gonna take this one, and he scores from like 35 yards or something. That was so far out, and Lemar gets his first goal for Arsenal. It's off a set piece, but those are not easy at all. It might look easy, but that's because we have been so good at them. We've been practicing them a lot, and yeah, that really shows on the pitch. And now it's actually 2-0. Son here though with a late chance, and he makes it 2-1. We always seem to like let in a stupid unnecessary goal towards the end of every single match when we have like a comfortable lead. So once again, we're not able to get the clean sheet, which is a bit frustrating. But of course, we do get the 3 points right here. Nice to see Thomas Lemar on the score sheet. Hopefully this is the beginning for him, and he can start to get a bit more involved. And of course, Nicolas Pepe, our player of the season, also gets on the score sheet and gets the man of the match right there with a 7 rating. So now it's 11 points up to 4th place right there. And up next, guys, we have a Champions League match, and it's against Real Madrid. Yes, that is the team that we drew in the Champions League knockouts. This is the first round, of course, and the first leg will be played at the Emirates. And yeah, obviously it's one of the worst teams we could have drawn as well. We could have got like Barcelona, Juventus, so like any single team would have been bad. PSG as well, but I would say this is definitely like top 3 worst teams we could have drawn. So we'll see what happens. It's a Champions League game, it's a knockouts, it's cup game, you know, so anything can happen over just 2 games, but it's gonna be very, very difficult. Thomas Lemar though with a very nice dribble to AUBAMEYANG. Let's see if he can go past the Varane. Yes, he can get off the shot right there, but it goes straight at Hugo Lloris, who is their goalkeeper. So decent to run and pass, but of course once again it's the finish that we are lacking. Gareth Bale on the ball, finds Carvajal, plays it back to Gareth Bale. Maybe he's gonna cross it. He does a very nice fake shot right there, finds Toni Kroos. He's gonna pass it to Carvajal, who is gonna cross it into Benzema, and that is a bicycle kick from Benzema, and probably one of the best goals I have conceded this season, and that is absolutely brilliant by Benzema. Just a beautiful goal, to be honest, and can't really say too much about that. Keeper had absolutely no chance. That was so powerful. And yeah, that is just that is what they can do, you know. This is such a great team that we're facing. So You know, things like this can happen. Now Eden Hazard is through on goal, 1-on-1 against Leno, and Leno keeps us in it with a very nice save, and that is going to be the end of the match. Real Madrid takes the first round with a 1-0 win. They get their away goal as well, which is very important, but of course it is still not over. We still have a chance if we can get that first away goal in Madrid. You never know what's going to happen, so we'll have to wait and see later in this episode how that all goes down. But first of all, we have Chelsea at home in the Premier League, and this is a very important game. If you want to have any chance at getting top 4 right now, we have to get 3 points out of this one. If we do not get 3 points in this one, then yeah, it's going to be too much of a gap, and there's no time to catch up with that at all. So we need the result in this one. It's 2 London teams as well. We did indeed lose to them earlier in the season, 3-1. Here is AUBAMEYANG though, through on goal, and he smashes it straight at Caballero. Could have gone a low there in the corner or something, but no, really poor finish once again. Here we go with Thomas Lemar, tries to find AUBAMEYANG. He does as well. Nice fake shot by AUBAMEYANG, and now he hits the post. So sometimes it just won't go in. We're getting very unlucky, and we seem to be struggling to actually score goals. Kehrer takes down the ball, and what is that pass to Giroud on his wrong foot as well? And once again, it's a former player who scores against us. I cannot believe it. That is already Oxlade-Chamberlain, Danny Welbeck, and now Giroud have all scored against us in this episode. That is just a luck in this club, I guess. Yeah, very bad by Kehrer. He's the reason he pretty much scored that, and the reason that Chelsea got that win. I mean, we didn't really create too much in this game. A very difficult team to meet, but I'm not too sure. Kehrer was really bad in this one. His first performance by us, and he pretty much gifted him all of those 3 points. So yeah, not good enough. And now we have 40 points. Manchester United 54 points, same with Tottenham. So the gap is too much. We're not going to be able to get top 4 this season. At best, we might be able to get like 7th or something, which is not great. So we're going to have to put all of our focus into the cup games. We have the FA Cup, which we still can win, and of course then we are guaranteed the Europa League at least, and of course we are still in the Champions League as well, but we have to play a very difficult game against the Real Madrid next. Take a look at that though. Once again we are under, and Callum Wilson this time gets the goal. 1-0 to Bournemouth after only 6 minutes, and our poor form in the Premier League is continuing. Once again, questionable defending by us, but yeah, not good enough. Kolasinac now on the ball, tries to find AUBAMEYANG. It's offside, it goes into the post as well, and that just sums up our recent luck. Nice ball here though by Lemar to AUBAMEYANG. Surely he's gonna score this one, and yes, it does as well. Finally, AUBAMEYANG has scored. We've actually scored a goal in the Premier League, believe it or not, and it's a 1-on-1 as well. I mean, lately I have been missing these kind of chances, but finally AUBAMEYANG actually scores one of them, and a nice finish there as well. Very calm into the bottom corner. So now it's 1-1. Maybe we can actually turn the game around for once. That would be amazing. Nice through ball here by Nicolas Pepe. AUBAMEYANG is through on goal once again. Can he make it 2 out of 2? And yes, he can do that on his left foot as well. I thought for a second he was gonna miss there, but the keeper did not come out, so he went as far as he could and slotted in there with his left foot to bottom corner. So that was a very nice calm finish by AUBAMEYANG. Very clinical by him. That is 2 chances for him and 2 goals, and that puts us up 2-1 as well. So we've actually turned this game around in just a few minutes, which is yeah, pretty unlike Arsenal, to be honest. In the Premier League this season we haven't really been able to do that very often. They get a corner kick right here, Billing on the ball. Pepe tries to get it, and somehow that's a free kick. Looked a bit soft to me at least. Harry Wilson though on the free kick, and we know how free kicks are, especially when you have Harry Wilson and these amazing free kick takers are gonna go in almost every single time. That's why I tried to put Bellerin on the line, but it was too late and no chance for him, and made it 2-2 off that free kick. Here they come again though with another nice chance, but Leno makes a great save. Nice run here by Thomas Lemar. Is anything gonna happen? Brings it back to Pepe here in the middle, who goes back to Thomas Lemar, tries to find AUBAMEYANG, and no, he misses an open net. That could have actually been a hat-trick as well, and I cannot believe he's missed it. Maybe one more chance here, and this time it is offside. So some insane chances here to actually being able to win the game. Pretty crazy tackle there as well by Kehrer. I think that was a bit too reckless and unnecessary. He's gonna get the red card. That is actually our first red card of the season, and Kehrer really hasn't been great the last few matches for us, so maybe we're gonna give him a rest. Of course, now he has to actually be out for at least one game as well. And that's the end of that match. So many chances, but we're not able to win it. That's the story of the season. I still cannot believe that miss by Aubameyang. He should have easily scored it. He usually scored those. I mean, usually any single player scored those with an open net and everything. So he could have made a hat-trick and 3 points, but it was not meant to be. Aubameyang has actually received a nickname. He's now being called the Golden Foot. So that is nice to see that the fans are calling him a very nice nickname, because they started calling Pepe terrible earlier in the season, and that was not nice. So finally we see something something positive from the fans. I'm sure it's been a very difficult season for them though, and I'm surprised that we haven't really seen any banners out yet. Pepe now on the ball, very nice turn to Aubameyang. Is this gonna be a goal early in the match? Yes, it is as well. Absolutely smashes that one in. He cannot score open goals, but he can score those instead. And that was absolutely beautiful by Pepe though, to find that pass, and nice footwork as well. And 43 minutes have gone. They've scored another goal in the first half. That is a very positive sign, especially going into that game against Real Madrid very soon as well. We need a couple of good results to get some confidence and motivation for that one. Here come Newcastle though. They got the ball in the midfield off of Özil, and Shelby with a beautiful strike, dipping shot, and they've actually scored after 76 minutes. They pick it up in the midfield and they just move forward. Keeper couldn't do too much about that shot. That was just a really great shot by Shelby. So full respect to him for that dipping technique as well. So that is very difficult for the keeper to save. But once again, poor by the midfield right there. 91 minutes now. We are in overtime. We find Nicolas Pepe here. Is he gonna score a goal at the end? He finds Lemar, and we've actually scored a 90th minute winner. I don't care if we are 10th in the table right now. These are the moments you like football for. This is the reasons we watch football and follow the teams that we love. Just take a look at this, guys. 90th minute winner. I think that's the first this season, and of course it's Lemar as well. He does not miss open goals, and I cannot believe it. We've actually won it at the end. That shows some good mentality finally from this team, to never give up. And yeah, that is almost right before the Real Madrid game as well, so very important to get that one. And Aubameyang is even giving the shirt away, so he is obviously in a very good mood after that match. So brilliant to see that. One of the best moments of the season. I mean, that says quite a lot. That says that we haven't really had a great season, when our best moment is basically winning against Newcastle. But now we have our most important match yet of the whole season. This is Real Madrid away in Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu, and we know how the first leg went. Real Madrid won 1-0 away in London, so they obviously have that crucial away goal. We have to at least score one in this one if we want to have any chance at going through. And they're starting with Vinicius on the left, Hazard on the right, no Benzema though. They are starting with Jovic, so maybe Benzema is injured. That would at least be good news for us, because he was amazing against us in the first leg. Here come Jovic though with a nice long shot on his left foot as well, and Leno has to make a really great save to keep us in it. 51 minutes now, not many chances in this match so far. Aubameyang now on the ball, finds Pepe with a very nice through ball. Is this gonna be a goal and a chance? Yes, it is. He almost loses out there. Ramos, I think it was, who pushed him off the ball, but second time he's able to actually score it, and the whole team is joining over the celebrations. We have actually scored first in Madrid. That is exactly what we needed, and now we actually have a chance as well at going through from this match. I mean, one more goal and Real Madrid has to score 2, so hopefully we can get another one. But as you guys just saw right there, Ramos almost got the ball. He got Pepe out of very out of balance right there, but luckily he was able to stay on it and get the goal. So we're actually going into extra time in this one, which is very exciting. Real Madrid players are not too happy about that one. Yeah, we will have to wait and see how this one goes. He can go anywhere right now. They find Valverde to Benzema, who hits the post. I cannot believe it. And bad defending by us. And Benzema have scored his second against us. He scored in the first leg as well, and he runs down to the manager to celebrate like crazy. So yeah, of course Benzema gets subbed in, he gets the goal, and I'm not even sure what happened to our defending right there. We have to take one more look at that. He of course hits the post, and then Socrates tries to get a touch on the ball. I'm not too sure what he's doing, but just very unlucky. And now it is indeed 2-1 on aggregate to Real Madrid. But of course, if we get one more goal, we are still gonna be through. But now it is of course difficult because we don't have too much time left. After kickoff though, we're actually gonna get a nice attack here. Is this gonna be a chance? A bit of a poor cross by Bellerin, but it ends up at Nicolas Pepe. Massive mistake by Varane, and somehow Pepe scores, but it's right foot as well, our most important goal of the season. And right after Real Madrid scored, we have actually gone on the other end and scored ourselves. Look at that massive mistake. I think that was Varane, and yeah, it hits his knee or something like that, and luckily Pepe is there, and it was not an easy finish as well on the wrong foot. Look at that shot though by Benzema. It is still not over. I mean, that was just absolutely unbelievable by the Benzema. Could have easily made it 3-2 there, but luckily the post is on our side this time, and now they have another chance. I mean, I was so nervous playing this match. Haven't been this nervous playing a football game in forever, but now they have a chance here as well at the very end. 119 minutes on the free kick here, whips it in to Casemiro, but Leno makes the save of the year. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh my god, that is the end of the match, and we have actually made it through in Madrid. The drama in this match, I cannot believe it. Absolute scenes, and Real Madrid cannot believe it either. They've actually gone out to a team that is 9th in the league. I mean, things like this have happened before. You have seen teams win Champions League that have done really bad in the league, like 6th, 7th place, but you know, it's cup games, so anything can happen in cup games, and we've actually been really good in the Champions League, so just super lucky there, to be honest. Some couple of crazy goals, but yeah, we end up going through on away goals right here. And now we have Norwich up next, but I have to take a bit of a break after that one. That was the most intense match I have witnessed. We of course have to take a look at the other matches as well. Tottenham and Juventus, Bayern München and Liverpool, Arsenal and Barcelona, and PSG is gonna meet Manchester City. We literally have Barcelona next, so we have another Spanish team. We're gonna go to the Camp Nou in the next episode. That is gonna be absolutely insane, so stay tuned for that. Drop a like if you guys want that episode already tomorrow, and I'll get that out for you guys. But what a way to end this episode. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. Really appreciate all the supports. I'll see you next time with episode 4. Peace out.